I'm sure that you can find many things that are wrong with my face, but let me tell you how I take care of this face and what I thought was wrong with it during my lifetime. I usually start off with some sort of serum, but recently I've been breaking out on my nose, so I kind of leave that in the summer and just use this ultra sensitive cream. They changed the formulation. I think it started pilling a little bit. When I look at my pictures when I'm a child, I don't think I'm a particularly cute child. Also the neck, we're gonna let this sink in a little bit, and then I'm gonna use this Avent sunscreen. This is one of the few sunscreens that doesn't give me a rash. It's yellow, so you gotta be careful because it makes my hat dirty and sometimes the collar of a shirt dirty. When I was a teenager, I always thought that I have an ugly nose because I have a bump on it. But none of my classmates made fun of it. One guy just asked me once, "Did you have your nose broken?" I'm like, "No." And then people made fun of my ears because they're kind of small for my big head. My eyebrows started falling out when I was 25. It took me 10 years to figure out that I have a sort of hair loss, which is called frontal fibrosing alopecia. So for eyebrows, I'm using this pen from Clinique as a base. I map out where the eyebrows should be. I like to keep them light to not draw attention to them too much. And sometimes I go out without them. This morning I was shopping and I looked totally barefaced. This lady came up and was like, "Oh my god, aren't you the lady who does the videos?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." That was so sweet. Okay, something like that. Also, there was a time where I wasn't putting any sunscreen on. That's the whole story. That's why I have so many freckles now, because I thought that the alopecia was caused by sunscreen. And then I use this L'Oreal. It doesn't have any writing on it anymore. Brow tint pen. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks shitty. Whatever. Do you see a difference? Not really. Also, the thing about my skin is that everything that I use has a more reddish color on my skin because of this condition. And there aren't too many cool toned eyebrow pencils, unfortunately. Or at least I couldn't find any. And I'm not gonna tattoo my eyebrows. Oh yes, because I'm freckly, I get in summer very much these freckles around my lips, which looks like I have a dirty mouth, which I do, but just, you know. I have a potty mouth, but it's not dirt, it's freckles, okay? My face is also super round and super big. Sometimes I use this concealer from Manhattan, Wake Up Concealer in #1. Maybe if I hadn't had any sleep, then I'd go like this. There you go. Does it make a difference? I don't know. I don't think so. It looks kind of the same. And then for my rouge, I love this one. It's an Armani. It's number 50. It doesn't have the thing on. And it has this really sweet pinkish color. And I love that. Bring my big cheeks out. And then what I always do, which maybe makes my eyes look smaller, but I have this eye pencil. Right now I have this Chanel one. I go into my waterline here. Okay, yeah, see? It already looks fuller. I like this. So you can find many things wrong with my face. But you know what? I love my face. And do you know why? Oh, what's this? It's also Armani. I don't like this one as much as there's one with the red tip, but this one is Classico. I like the one that's like dramatic or something. No, it doesn't give you panda eyes. This one gives you a little bit of panda eye, but I think it makes your eyelashes really nice and thick. And then because I always make a mess, I take a little Q-tip. They're all made out of cotton and paper, so there's no plastic in those, which I really like. And I put a little bit of that cream on, a little bit, and clean up whatever mess I made on my eyelids. And then as a finished thing, I go in with this powder. It's basically just rice powder. I mean, you know, it's 30-degree heat, so this is not gonna do much. It's so hot, I'm just sweating all the time. And let me tell you why I love my face, despite all the things that you can find wrong with it. It's because it's the face of my mom and my dad. It's a mixture of it. I can see my grandma and grandpa. I love seeing myself in the mirror and seeing all of these people that I love. All right, bye. And this is my outfit. I love it. Oh, and none of this is sponsored, so if any of these companies want to work with me, I'm very happy to do so. Me and my round face.